Good morning. It's Sunday morning, September 27th, about 8:30. 68 degrees or so out here. And we're going to come out here and check out the bees, see if they're up and running this morning already. Got a few things to do today with some of these bees. I'm new into bee keeping, started this spring, so I'm learning as I'm going, but yeah, this has turned out to be very interesting and a whole lot of fun. So if you're not into keeping bees, it's something to get into because it is really a lot of enjoyment. So this is my first hive. Really all I'm running on this right now is 2 brood boxes and 1 super at the moment. I got formic acid on there and started that last weekend. So I put an extra super box on top just to give them some space. As you can see, the wire across the front. I got a new hive last weekend I brought in here, so they were wanting to fight a little bit, and put the wire up there just to kind of calm them down. But this is a pretty strong hive. They've been doing well. Just had a mite problem, and I wanted to take care of that before it got too much later on me. They are coming in this morning with some pollen, as you can tell. Yesterday afternoon, they were really just flying all around this box. They just ain't woke up yet this morning. So over here, we have the box. As soon as I get around the corner. This couple that's been raising bees and selling honey all their life. Gentleman, I didn't know him, but he passed away, and she was selling all her bee stuff and a lot of her hives. And a little bit late by the time I found out about it, but I did get this one. It is running 3 mediums, and seems to be a very strong hive. And yes, the box is in bad shape. She just put a formic dribble on them. This will be 2 weeks. So I didn't open them up last weekend to look in there, but as you can tell, they are really bringing in a lot of pollen. Not sure where they're getting all this pollen at. I've had a lot in my centipede grass because there's not a lot out here. But right now, everything that comes in is looking like a light yellow, so I'm not exactly sure. We did have some bright orange not too long ago, but as you can tell, they are really coming in strong with some pollen here. And even though this is a raggedy box, they seem to be fairly happy. But we're hoping today we're going to put them in this box. This is one I built. This would be more like a horizontal hive. Been watching Dr. Leo. Wanted to try it, see if it worked any better or worked any different. The only thing is, as we can tell, this is all going to be medium frames, and this is built for deep frames, and I'm hoping that maybe in time I can just transform them over. They'll start building on some bigger frames, and we'll get small ones out of there. So later today, we're going to move them over, and I'm going to inspect this box because I'm kind of curious of what it looks like in there. I have not opened this box up yet. As you can tell, if I move their water out of the way here, bunch of bees in there. They seem to be very happy. Fortunately for me, these bees, just like my first hive, seem to be fairly calm. The only time I really worry about wearing anything at all is when I'm opening up the hives, but I'm out here so much around them, they don't seem to mind me. And if one starts buzzing around my face or ears, I just kind of walk away and come back in a few minutes. So they seem to have a very good temperament. As you can tell, there's quite a few of them running around down there. Can't wait to get them out of this box. There's no telling how long they've been in it. But I have found out that these bees, unlike my other bees in my first hive, love Ultra Bee. I've been putting it in a 5-gallon bucket laying on its side close to my other hive, and they've been cleaning it out. So, being that we're going into winter, I want to keep the Ultra Bee dry. I want to keep it where it needs to be. So, I built this yesterday, and here shortly we're gonna put some Ultra Bee in it, see how it does. I just wanted a place to keep it dry. I wanted it where they wouldn't kick it all out like they do in the 5-gallon bucket. And so our experiment shortly will be put some Ultra Bee on there and see how fast they come and get it, because in the afternoons when I come home from my full-time job and put some Ultra Bee in there, they just fill that bucket up in just a few minutes. Right now I don't have much from the forage on. I did just plant, excuse me while I turn around here. Just planted last weekend. We have buckwheat. More buckwheat in the garden area. It's coming up. This plot will all be crimson clover, and it is coming up. This plot here is a little bit of a mix of both, as with that one further down. And to the right I got more clover. And further back behind the tree line there on the other field, I got another big place of buckwheat and crimson clover. So hopefully there'll be plenty shortly here for the deer to eat. Spring we should have some clover. And I'm hoping in 3 to 4 weeks, being we're in southeast Georgia here, that the weather be nice enough that I'll have some blooms on these buckwheats. As you can tell, I got some goldenrod here. It's growing up in different places, but I hadn't really seen the bees on it. Seen a lot of bumblebees on it. As you can tell, looks like I got sleeping bumblebees here now. They pretty much chilling out. I don't know if it's just too early in the morning for them, or I don't know, maybe this goldenrod does something to them. But yeah, this is more honey bumblebees there chilling out. I will see a few bees on this every now and then. I'm not exactly sure what this white stuff is. If anybody knows, they can leave a comment down below. I do have quite a bit of it, but I don't see where the bees are real crazy about it, so it's probably nothing that they're really interested in. Love bugs, we just went through all those last week, and they were all over this stuff. But we will be planting a lot more stuff later this fall and first part of spring for the bees. this is new, but I'm planning on getting into it. We're going to expand. If I had some queens right now, I would probably try my hand at splitting this new hive I just purchased. But being this late, and I don't have a queen right now, I'm going to wait till this spring, and hopefully I'll be able to split both hives and turn these 2 into maybe 6. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to be new at this. I'm new at YouTubing. This will be my first video up. I'm new at beekeeping. But we'll see how it goes. If you have any comments, please leave them for me. And I don't know, maybe we'll start a journey here and y'all can see if what I'm studying and learning is going to make a difference with these bees. Thank you.